Hi guys. So why don't we have any music? Hmm. Yeah, actually wasn't planned 100%. It all depends on how my day goes. Anti-furry, I will never sell knockoff kits or counterfeit kits or anything that resembles gunpla kits in any way. Unfortunately, for those who like those, we have been discussing that matter for many times. I don't support companies that clearly steals other companies' designs. So it's primarily just pure principle. I don't like people doing that. So if you're a good Chinese company, make your own stuff. If you can build fine stuff, build your own designs. That's just my personal opinion. Instead of ripping off gunpla kit designs and just making them even more outrageous and justifying it by saying Bandai can just make decent kits at a lower price from the beginning, then we wouldn't do this. So hoping that answers the question. And it's not to be harsh. You guys can do whatever you want. I, as a store, is just never gonna support that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Business is not that important for me that I will compromise my own values. Remember, guys, I'm a half Japanese. I kind of like to support Japan, that keeps the fabrication of these in Japan. I think it's a good thing. Hello, methane. Oh, where's my knob holder? Yeah, it's quality checks. It's what's in the kit. They're not CE marked as well, which Europe are very strict regarding. So there's a lot of things, but mainly it's because I just don't think it's a good thing that you rip off other people's designs. I mean, I know we have people in the different communities, in my communities as well, that don't have the money for the Bandai kits and therefore justifies by buying counterfeit. And I'm not gonna discuss that. You can do whatever you want, but I personally don't support it, and as a store, definitely not ever. So we've been discussing this a lot of times. I'm not discussing, talking about it. It's just my opinion. If I seem a bit tired today, it's because I am completely wasted. Light blue and red. Greetings from Serbia. Now that's nice. How are you? Well, let's see the dates here. Wednesday should be the absolute latest date to be sure. At least that's what GLS states. So let's say you order there and something happens with their truck or at the warehouse or something. I can no longer guarantee anything. But GLS says that the 20th is the last date for Danish customers, at least. Other people in EU should probably order Monday or already have ordered to get it before Christmas. Starting to get a bit tight here on the scheduling for shipping and stuff. I think Monday I will get 6 boxes of merchandise I have to ship because GLS depots in the different countries have been delayed by a day or 2, which is kind of annoying. So I'm gonna be swamped Monday. Well, my business didn't grow through YouTube. I started YouTube for real, like let's see here. You can actually see it with the shorts I made. Lifetime. I started getting some traction in March, around March this year, but the business has been alive since 19, and it's a good mix of all the channels. Actually, my YouTube doesn't have that much reach. I mean, we're only 8,200 followers, I think, growing just below 1,000 a month, so it's nothing all crazy. I have a few members in the YouTube as well, which supports, and they're awesome. Let's see here, we have Gilka and literally Hainu. We have Reichardt, Methane, Galvi88, Zegok, Mr. Peep Bunny, and Nerodia. Those are the supporters of the channels, which are also getting some benefits, but YouTube itself is not what grew my channel. That was actually a very expensive marketing, but it helped a lot internationally, of course. Hello from the Philippines. Thank you, Duri. I really appreciate you like watching. Yeah, Methane. I mean, if you can order it before Wednesday, you should get it before Christmas. Oh no, because you're from what country? But I will look forward to your order. What HG kit should I buy? Schwarzett, I would say. Just start with that one. It's a more popular kit, so chances are that it might get sold out before Michaelis, which have been around longer. Thank you, Modulation. Well, I get a lot of questions regarding my business, and it's always fun to talk about. There's some things I don't reveal, but normally I'm not that afraid of talking about my business. It's not easy to start a business today, but if you have a good idea and you don't have to put yourself in the craziest depth, I would just go for it. Just remember, you shouldn't hunt your business dreams for the money alone, then I think it would be tougher. What that I mean, have a real interest, have a real passion about what you're doing, and it will shine more off through your business. Number 12. But I mean, if I could do something really funny on YouTube so it got viral, then it could be real fun. It's just not as easy as it looks sometimes. Making stuff that's fun. Oh, you're from Netherlands. Yeah, then it might be a problem to get it before Christmas this week, I think. Maybe if you order it Monday, you could be lucky. Isn't it around 2 to 3 days to the Netherlands? I think so. Yeah, I think it's the backpack. It's only for 1.5 hours or maybe 2 hours. I need to go home and relax. Well, I might even take the kit with me, maybe, to get something done on it, because it sometimes just takes too long if I only build while streaming and I have to leave home all the time. Maybe not the best plan. Modulation, what business is your passion? Don't tell me it's selling Gunpla Denmark. Any tips or tricks on how to weather a kit? Well, yeah. It depends on if you're a painter or you just want to do it the easy way like me. If you're a painter, then there's probably a lot of people that are much more qualified than me, because I don't paint. I use the stuff I have in the store, and I painted my No, not painted. I weathered my Master Grade Hainu and my MG Strike Rouge. And they actually look pretty nice. Yeah, but the stream just started. It started 16 minutes ago. Nicholas, I actually made a small tutorial. If you go to my channel, I can actually show here browser window. If you go to my channel and you go to playlists, and then you go to how to gunpla, there's a playlist out here at the right where you can see how to panelline the gundam-store way and what I use, and then how to make your gunpla look a lot better water slide decals. It's not the best tutorial maybe, but here I'm showing you how to do it. Yellow. Oh, what am I doing here? I flipped it. That's why it didn't fit. It's very hot in here. 2 seconds. If I have any rare kits, depends on what a rare kit is. Some of my kits are rare in some countries and not in others. I have some Premium Bandai and Gundam base left, which might be my rarest kit. Kits. I won't say I have rare kits. In my own collection, I have a Master Grade Gundam New Full Mechanics. Haven't seen a lot of people having that one. What Aftermath anti-furry? Oh, stop motion seems crazy. And that's something that takes a lot of time. Oh God. H29. Sometimes you just have to look an extra time when it's undrugated stuff to make sure you have to remove things. And 21. Gushin, I don't think sorry I have any more left of those. I can't remember. I have like 1,000 items in stock. Some things I remember, all the high grades I don't remember. Yes, I have it in stock. Great, Kenneth. Stickers, modulation, or decals? Stickers, I only use a tweezer, like what I'm doing now. Just a tweezer, peel it off, put it on. If it needs a slight push and it's in a crease where you can't reach with your fingers, I might use a small hard cotton bud or something else without scratching it. If it's water slide decals, I use a tweezer as well and a cotton bud, so it's more or less the same. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. 12 watching. I am on the backpack. Not quite sure how long that takes. I have no idea. But I could imagine it takes a long time with all the wings. Maybe not. Probably a lot of repetitions. So maybe my stream should come with another format at some point than just building stuff. As I mentioned earlier, it might be something about rate your builds, rate your setups, rate your something. We make a live stream. People will have maybe a week to put their stuff inside Discord group or Reddit or something like that, and maybe get some more traction. I think it's very cozy to make these streams, but like now we're only 10 online, so it would be fun if we had a lot more people. So it could be because the streams themselves are a bit boring, maybe not in a negative way, but sometimes people like crazy stuff or fun stuff, or you know what I mean. The two last photo etched parts. What's up, Kenneth? Yeah, go clean that room. Has to be done once in a while. I really miss the times where I could afford a cleaning lady. Wow, that was great. Coming home from work and it just smelled clean everywhere. And everything was clean. Good old times. Yeah, like the time I punched the fast, that was a crazy one. I don't even think we were that many people. People were just crazy for crazy stuff. It could be whatever. I mean, as long as I don't have to destroy my warehouse, then I'm up for a lot of fun stuff. So no more photo etched parts. That was the last ones. So I made 2 seconds. Hello, Narodia. One of my YouTube supporters. So I made this. Let's see if I can find it here. 2 seconds. I made a post on Reddit. I'm not quite sure how many people actually saw that one. I made a post on Reddit that said Man Cave is getting there, and I know that on /Gunplay you're not supposed to advertise. Actually didn't advertise because yes, my name is gundam-store, and people could see that. In the beginning people thought I was a hoarder and just collected all these kits, but then they saw the name, but I don't have a domain name, I don't have any links or anything, so I'm not, people have to search to find my store. So everything was legit. But what was fun was that, take a look at this, and that was actually within a day, the first 48 hours. All this is after, but like in the beginning I got 215,000 views. I'm not quite sure if I can see from which countries these are coming. It's crazy. I got 212 comments and 447 shares, and all I did was just to if I can, I can't scroll through the pictures like that, but I only just took pictures of the store, the warehouse and stuff, all the things I have, because I started to have a warehouse that's almost the way I want it. So I really don't need that much more in here for coziness and stuff. I will probably keep on buying weird stuff, but yeah, this was just fun. I would like to see if we could get some more traction through Reddit. That would be awesome. But as I said, we can't advertise in there, so it's just fun sometimes what you can get of reach by posting a simple post that might be a bit different. This is not soda. This is what do you call it? It's just kind of syrup, sugar-free with water. In Danish, it's called saft. It's like soft drink. There's no sparkling stuff in. There's no. I like sparkling, but I don't have it here at the warehouse. There's no sugar in it, so I don't sit here fill myself up with the sodas all the time. It wouldn't be that good. For those of you guys who does not know it, that's also the reason to why I'm completely wasted. I have a pretty serious fitness routine, lifestyle thing. So I'm not very fanatic what I eat, but I can't just sit and drink soda all the time, because that way I wouldn't get any progress at all. I'm actually competing and stuff. It's not very interesting for Gunpla builders, but it's part of my lifestyle. And today, before I came here, I actually was smashed completely by two girls. That sounded wrong, but pretty hardcore girls for 2.5 hours. So I'm smashed. I'm completely wasted. So I needed to get out here, relax, de-stress, just have a fun time, build some stuff, and chat with my followers. I'm getting down to gear. That's nice. Okay, so I have to make 4 wing unit assemblies. Okay, H1 and H2. That's the black ones. And Kenneth, yeah, thanks. My man cave is dope. I love it here. Every day is a party, and I love walking in the door here each morning, turning off my lights and machines and stuff. Mexican Coke would probably help, but I don't drink coffee either, because normally I don't need stimulants to stay fresh. But I had a Christmas lunch yesterday with all my old friends, and I don't drink either, but it was good food, and we played shuffleboard and just hanging out. It was cozy. So up early and down to the gym, and right now I could probably need a Mexican Coke. Not sure what's in that one, but G. Is that the real gold one, or is it these? And B, yellow gold. I know that one. No, that's D. D should be up here. So should this one. This is B. So I need 4. I'm just gonna cut all the parts out. Why does it only say 4 wing assemblies when I have... Shouldn't I just cut out all the 25s and get it over with? I mean, they're all the same. I think so. No, I don't have a top 3 Gunpla list. Not really. I have... Most of the ones in my collection is actually something I like. And yes, the Sasabi looks more hardcore than the gun cannon, for example. I like that one more than the gun cannon. I like the High Nu, and I like the Gundam Nu a lot. And I'm mostly master grade guy. I have 3 perfect grades, but there's not so many of them. So I don't build so many of them. I really want to build the PG Unleashed. And I really want to build the PG Unicorn, just because it looks great. I already built the Banshee, so the build is probably more or less the same. But I don't have a top 3. I like most of my builds a lot, actually. And this one is also great, the MGEX. If we have more ways of sorting that top thing, then it could be the top 3 most bulky kits or the top 3 most complicated or detailed kits, then it would probably be a bit easier, because they're very different and all have their flaws or positive things, or pros and cons. Boy. Very unhealthy. I am not a fanatic, as I said. I eat unhealthy food and drink unhealthy stuff once in a while as well. You have to remember to live a little. But I don't drink alcohol anymore. Not really. I mean, a cold beer once in a while at summertime is fine. I don't drink to get wasted. I don't smoke. I eat whatever I want to, when I want to. But normally we eat okay. I mean, it's not junk food all the time. Yeah, why eat? I eat a lot. I need to eat a lot with all that stuff I'm running around doing. Also because my work is not just sitting here. I'm actually walking around picking orders, putting stuff on its place, emptying pallets. It's not the most physical job, but I don't sit by a computer all day. And then I go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week. So I need substance, like Thor said. Then it's a good time. We're into Christmas time, where people always gain weight. Because we're greedy mothers that just eat and eat and eat. Did you know that in Denmark, our Christmas food or holiday food is actually not very healthy. It's brown potatoes, which means they're covered in sugar. And we have duck, which is a kind of a fat bird compared to chicken. And it's a pork with, what do you call the skin that's crisp? It's brown sauce, a lot of that stuff, coal and yeah, all that kind of stuff. The only vegetables are also covered in sugar and stuff. It's not really good food. It tastes amazing, but it's not really that good. But that's not the point. Did you know that a lot of Danes are being hospitalized on Christmas Eve due to overeating? It's insane. People are eating so much that they're sweating and getting sick and need to be hospitalized. It's not a lie. Might happen all over the world, but it's because people are bombing their stomachs with fat and sugar that day. And there's a lot of fat in that food. Char siu. You know, the crisp skin on top of a piece of pork? I didn't know that. My man right here is running a whole business. I'm actually running 2 businesses, if it's me you're referring to. 2 businesses and a side job. And a training career. And a family. And with 2 kids. And a dog. And a house. And cars. And customers. No wonder my days just fly by. Compared to one of my earlier jobs, where time went so slow, I just felt like my eyes were aching because they wanted to close. It was so boring. And the days were taking forever. Here's the opposite thing. I walk in the door and then have to walk out again. Not enough hours in the day at the moment. But that's a good thing, I suppose. It is a good thing. I mean, most of the things you see on YouTube is how my days are. I'm just not streaming while I'm answering emails and doing the other job and, you know, uploading products on the website and customer service and all that stuff. But picking orders and running around doing crazy stuff. My kid? No, I bring my dog to work. My kids are surprisingly 15, soon 16, and 20. So my kids are old. My daughter is the oldest. Her dream is to work here, though. And that would be awesome. We're just not ready for hiring yet. Julmust. What is Julmust? Julemust. Do we have something called that? Oh. Julmust drink. No. No, it's Swedish. Julmust. No, I haven't tried that one. No, we drink a glögg. A lot of glögg, actually. Who is that person that keeps on calling me in the weekends? I mean, I don't understand. I'm closed at the weekends for... Just try something. We have a good way here in Denmark to figure out whose number it is that's calling. Is she a customer? Maybe she is. No. very thin. Yes, Gluck is alcoholic. I didn't say I drank Gluck, but we do in Denmark. I mean, I can take a glass of Gluck once in a while. It's kind of like hot red wine thing with raisins and almonds in it. It's kind of weird, really, but... Gundam-store UK? Yeah, I actually thought about that, but, you know, a whole workday... yeah, I mean, we could do that. I can't even remember if I did that. I could make another one of that from entering the room to to going home. Should probably not be on Monday, because Monday I'm really swamped with work. But then again, G46. 46. 4 of those. But I can feel it's Christmas time right now as well. Not a lot of people on the stream. 9 people. Yeah, there's non-alcoholic Gluck, and we have something called Glühwein, I think. I can't really remember the difference. So I should probably make another vote once the 28. When this one is assembled, to see what to build next. So it would probably be choice between the PG Unleashed, the PG Unicorn, the Psycho Saku Master Grade Thunderbolt thing. What was it more that I had in my backlog? I can't really remember. I mean, I have the Virtue down here, but I'm waiting for my Japanese collaboration partner to go back to Japan so she can order the... There's a missing piece on that one. There was a defective part on the chest unit. That was an error in the molding. Never seen that before. So I had to give the customer a new one and file a complaint to Bandai. Because I've sold probably 20,000 kits or something like that and never had a molding error. Some things can warp once in a while if they're been exposed to heat or other stuff, or the box has been squished, but that one really looked weird. There was no doubt that something weird happened on that one. Japanese beers. Asahi and Kirin, or even weirder ones. I don't know. I don't really... I just think that's Sapporo, I think. That's some of the most known beer companies, Kirin and Asahi. Beer brands. Japan has so many fun stuff. Edibles and drinks. The vending machines over there are amazing. Like, cost nothing, and you can get both hot and cold drinks. My first Gundam kit was the Sniper, HD Sniper, and The HG, I can't remember which one I built first. I keep forgetting the name of that one. It's so long ago. It's 10 years ago. It's the one that looks like Cubile, but isn't. It is a Cubile version. Let's see images. Yeah, here it is. The Papillon. I keep forgetting the name of it. This one was actually one of my first kits. I'm not quite sure. Am I gonna top coat it? It all depends on once it's assembled. How plasticky it looks like. I mean, the top coat would not cover the gold if it was clear. I think I can't really decide before I see it when it's finished how it would look. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Oh, I need these two. God. And 2021 will be the year where I try to go worldwide. I simply just can't find the time right now because it's December. You know, I'm kind of busy with all the orders and stuff. And I will start with one country at a time. That's just how it's gonna be because it's not that easy for me to control. I have to be able to provide. I have to be able to serve the customers well. So what country? I haven't decided 100%, but it will probably be US or UK. UK just have some different rules because they went into that Brexit thing. But those countries are big with a lot of reach and might have people that are willing to pay the extra for the kits because I am slightly more expensive and shipping will also apply. So we will just have to wait and see what happens. I have a more rough nipper, like the build-up nipper, to snip out parts just a few millimeters from the gate to be able to use the single-bladed nipper to make a very smooth cut and thereby removing most of the stress marks. So that's just mainly it. The single edge nipper is not good at loosening things from runners actually because it's so thin that sometimes it gets stuck between the plastic and you have to wiggle it. So this one is a lot better for nipping out the parts and this one is a lot better to make a smooth cut. So it's actually pretty common practice in Gunpla to have two separate nippers. See, so I just kind of cut, I'm quite sure it's visible, like here and here and here. And then the part looks like this. We have all these tiny knobs, and I just cut them out with the display nipper. And we have these nice cuts with no stress marks, and it's just a lot better. Because it cuts almost 100% flush all the time. Sometimes it can sit in a place where it's not that easy, or you can cut in an angle that it's not 100% straight. So you would have to use a glass file or sanding paper or whatever you use. Like I just did here. That was one. The entry nippers are actually okay. I have it here. It actually cuts fine. It's just a bit more dull than the build-up nipper, and you can also see on the size that I actually don't have big hands, but it is kind of tiny. Where this one just lies a lot better in my hand, and the spring is a bit better quality actually. But besides that, if it's just for nipping and saving money, this one is fine. This one just cuts a bit smoother. You don't have to use as much force and stuff. So I like the build-up nipper more. But the other one is perfect if you just want to get into the hobby and see if you fall into the rabbit hole. If you do, then you can always start investing in better tools. That's also something I have mentioned before, that I never oversell to customers. But I don't understand people that want to save money on tools. If you are a serious builder that builds a lot, many hours, that is not a place I would want to save money. It's like when you're building something in a house or something. You really don't want a bad piece of machinery if you have to like cut 1,000 pieces of wood or drill holes. You need good gear sometimes. You can just take it slow. I mean, it's fun to see when people make an order. The first order they make is like a high-grade kit, and then they make and then they order a nipper like this. Second order, that's when they go all in and buy, you know, tweezers, build display nippers, cutting mats, knives, glass files. Then you just know they're hooked on the hobby for at least some time, and that's a good thing for me, of course. But I think it's a great thing for the person as well, because the hobby is nice. Okay, so now I'm just having a online chat. Have to answer. You just described me, so you're a cheap ass when it comes to tools, or you're a guy that went all in? So how many of you guys wished for Gunpla for Christmas? Anyone? Rabbit hole is good. It could be anything, really. We have so many hobbies in the world, so. Where is it? There. So we have a guy here that asked for if I have the Ultimate Gear Millennium Puzzle with lights in it. There's no lights in it. He says there's lights in it. No lights in it, guys. Come on. That's because that one is not a puzzle. That's not the same. This is not a model kit. This is not the same. Painting and size. Okay. Windows 11, but where do I see that? I'm not sure what Windows it is. And I really sound like an analog guy, but I don't care what the Windows it is. It's just supposed to work. System information, yeah, it's Microsoft Windows 11 Home. Well, you can still wish for Gundam, even though you don't, even though the other ones don't like it. That's the whole idea by Christmas, that you give people something they love, even though you don't like it. Yeah, I suppose it works well. I don't really work in Windows. It should just start my computer. Or what I work in is Google Chrome and Shopify. I don't use Microsoft Edge and stuff. I don't use anything, I think, Microsoft related. I use Google products, but that's also because that's what I'm good at in my other job. So for me, it's just the system on the computer, and that should of course just work. But I rarely use Windows for anything than just running the computer and starting stuff. So for me, I don't think there's a different what version it is. I don't use the features. My dog's name is Ponyo. Goody. That was all those parts. So we have a gold part. Four of those. Then we have these four. And we have one, two, three, four. So this one goes here, that one goes here. Hello, literally Hainu. You're late. Let's see, and they want me to put this one in here. Oh, no. And then close this one, I suppose. Hello, yes, share. Ye share. You woke up? It's 15:10. Were you all partying or have you been building model kits all night? B-24. What? Oh, that's G. Oh no. Oh no, I cut a wrong part. Because the nipper slided. Shit. Fuck me. Ah. Darn. Oh well. Let's see if it works anyway. I panel line my kits once it's assembled. That way I know what parts to panel line and what parts not to panel line. I don't want to panel line stuff that are hidden. And the reason is I'm trying to optimize my time so I don't do stuff that I don't see. That's not so important to me. I know a lot of people says, but then you know it's nice underneath. And that's true. But if I can't see it, I really don't care about it. I use a lot of different panel liners actually. I use both the Tamiya and the Gundam marker ones, the poor types, and I also use liners for both Molotov and Gundam markers. All depends on the job that has to be done. Sometimes the poor types where it flows like by itself is amazing. I like Tamiya and stuff, and other times it's not so good. Okay, so let's see now. The thing I just broke. To be put into this. This. Let's test it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm a lucky potato. That's nice. The big chunky rigged arm. I actually sold one of those here last week. Finally. So now we have this part and we have this part which goes like so, and then we have this wing that goes here. 25, 25. We have two 25s. 26. Well, you must have been very unlucky if you cracked. I know it can happen. I tried it as well, but I think I used the port type on 40 kits and I only made a slight crack in one kit. Sometimes happens if you have small defects on the plastic and the ink can go into a little crack or something. I've been very lucky with mine. And the thing it happened on was so small, so I didn't really notice it. And I put a decal over it more or less, I think, or weathered the shit out of it. I suppose it's made for a purpose. And then you can, that's what some people use, you can put on clear coat before lining. That way the clear coat will protect the panel line, or the plastic from the panel line, was what I wanted to say. So I have so many problems with the people that moved in upstairs. I don't know how many of you people heard about that. So I'm used to having an entire building of 10,000 square meters almost by myself because they couldn't get new renters. Now they got one big customer that takes care of old people, which is fine. And you know, they're like 200 people, and they made chargers for all the electrical vehicles for when they drive out to the old people and take care of them. And then we have 5 stalls, parking stalls left for 2 other companies that has actually been here for some time, and I have been here the longest. I got 1 parking spot for myself, which is okay. They just don't think they need to think about me. So first thing they did was they parked all their bikes in front of my entrance, so I couldn't get any goods inside. Then they started smoking all over and throwing their cigarette butts everywhere. They still do that. And on each window I actually have a small channel with fresh air, so sometimes it stinks of smoke in here and I can't do anything about it because they smoke 24/7. There's people here 24/7 now, which is good for, you know, if we have someone who wants to break in and stuff. We have cameras and everything, people running around all the time. And then I called the, you know, not the landlord, but the guy in charge here, and said, yeah, but just I am on it with the parking spots. I'm trying to make a sign, but the company that makes the sign have been hit by Corona. So can you make a sign yourself? I made a sign myself. I put it up, a big P where it says Gundam-store. And let's see if I can find this stuff, because I thought the day I had to put it up, I actually there was already a car there, which was kind of annoying. So I put this one sign up. I know it's ugly, but it's hard to miss that this is my parking spot. That is not my car. I mean, these people are freaking retarded. So I wrote this email about people, could you please move your car? I don't know who of course, who parked it there. So I wrote there, the boss. I'll get it crazy. I have one parking spot. No, well, anyways, so the day before that, me and my wife, we had to go to the warehouse because we were supposed to be in a meeting, but that was kind of postponed due to an accident in the inner city, so everything was closed off. Did we have any parking spots at all? No, we didn't have any parking spots at all. There was one, or I think there was actually 10 parking spots available over by the electric charger stalls. And so I parked there. Immediately, one of the smokers ran to my car. You can't park there. It was a woman. No, but you took my parking spot. We don't take your parking spot. Yes, you do. I know you take my parking spot because I can see it from my window that each morning someone parks and go up at your floor. That's because we were told we could hold theirs. And I said, that's not true because those parking spots are actually ours. So she said both we don't park there and we were supposed to park there. So she said two different things. Anyways, I am just complaining here, but those people are... It's like they're public... again, I can't remember the name of it. It's like the city who hired this. So people employed by the city are pretty spoiled and obviously used to getting whatever they want. But yeah, they can't read and they can't see a pictogram. So it's going to be fun to live here. I'm already looking forward to my next problem. But I made a promise to myself that if someone parks there, see you, Kenneth, I will park my car right behind them so they can't get out. Leave my phone number, and then you can call me if you need your car. That's going to be embarrassing. I need my car. Fine, can't you read? What does the sign says in front of your car? Enough complaining. And these are grown-up people. I mean, it's not people in their 20s or they're 50 plus, most of them. It's grown-up ass people that should be able to read and see pictograms and understand that the companies that was here before them were still here. I think I complained last time as well. Yeah. That would be nice. That's one of the reasons that I really wanted the Cybertruck from Tesla. It's so rugged and tough, and just get it wrapped in foil with gunpla on it because it's so edgy, so it would be the perfect marketing tool. And it's freaking huge, and people can try to dent it all they want, nothing would happen. And we just tow them away, but unfortunately Denmark won't be getting that car. Yeah, gun tank parking only. Oh, I'm really losing all those knobs. So what are we on? 1.5 hours. I started my gunpla journey in 14 and came back in 18. I bought them in Japan actually when I was there on a trip. And I couldn't understand why no one in Denmark sold these kits. So I promised myself that if I got the opportunity, I would do it myself. And that happened in 19. So compared to some people, I am actually fairly new to the hobby. And took a long break because I wasn't like hooked in 14. I just thought it was cozy and a good idea, but I couldn't get it anywhere, so kind of gave up on the project. Ooh, I need something I forgot. Is that 11? What country was that, Mr. P. Bunny? And I'm happy you found the store. All you guys that are supporting the store are helping me having my dream business, which is so nice. So now we have it this way. I already did that. So that one has to be put like this. This one like this. The rarest part I own. I think it's my master grade Gundam new mechanical clear. I think that one is more rare than any of the other premium Bandai Gunpla based kits I have. I do have a lot of limited item kits myself, like the MG Musha, something no Jin, Goku no Jin. I can't remember the name of it, with the backdrop and the weapons, the samurai themed one. That's actually not that easy to come by. I have a silver MG Freedom 2.0. I have a coated Master Grade Epion, titanium coated Gundam New. What else do I have? Can't remember. I have so much stuff. But I think the mechanical clear is the one in my store that was the rarest one. But I don't know how rare it is. That's it. Now we have those 4 thingies. How far am I from having that stuff assembled? Not okay, I'm just gonna finish it, I think. G41. Oh, 8 pieces. Holy, maybe I'm not gonna finish it. Huh. Wow, that was a slow reminder. Wow, we got an order on a Wolverine. And Sabretooth. Was merchandise. I had a good friend over to see my new warehouse. He is just as nerdy as I am. I am an old Marvel comic book fan. I actually stopped more than 30 years ago, but I have over 1,000 comics. And I drew them for 10 years as well. And he came by last week and he gave me this, which he said was so nice. Batman Damned. And he told me he read this one twice in a row because it was so nice. So I'm gonna bring this home with me today. I'm gonna sit in front of the fireplace and I'm gonna read this one. That was a nice gesture. Yes, I have built a clear color kit. I have built the Real Great Strike full package. Is that the name? It actually even has some shimmer glittering stuff in it. It's very nice. And I also have a kid waiting for me in Japan. which is pretty rare to me, which might even be more rare than the MG Musha Sengoku no Jin. That's the one I have. That is this one. Oh, look at the link is even from my store. Browser window. That one. I love this one. This is one of my favorite designs with the backdrop and everything. It's just so Japanese and stuff. I really think this is a great looking kit. But the other one I have waiting over there is the Toke. What was the name of it? Oh, it's because it's not Shin, it's just Musha. Tokigawa Yasu. I showed this on a stream as well. This one. Let's see, samurai models. Not sure what that is. This one is waiting for me. I have one piece. Might sell it, as I normally say. I might keep it. Nobody knows once it arrives. So, but that will be far in 2024 before she comes back to Japan and ships it to me. And all kits ordered from Japan is 3 months transit time, because we use the cheapest shipping we can find to keep the prices low. Okay, so 8 pieces of those. Let's go back here. Oh, the Netherlands, yeah. And G42. Oh, that's these ones. Should be able to be cut these out directly with the. Yeah, I like those decals as well. Not sure how good they will look in real life, but I suppose it will be okay when it's water slide decals. It's just one big sheet, so. But rare pieces is nice for collectibles, but it's not so good for my business to sit live streaming here and building a kit that is beautiful. People really want it, but I can't even get it to them. That's kind of like a not so good tactical thing to do. $18 people. We're actually growing a bit. And by the way, Mr. P. Bunny, thanks for the membership. Very much appreciated. I'm glad that some people see the idea of supporting content creators. Not that my content is that creative. I mean, I'm just sitting here, but I'm sharing a lot of stuff with you guys. And hopefully people find it cozy, that they can ask questions and get insights. And what we haven't done through times, pulling statistics of how the biggest buyers have spent most money or most orders, and how much we sold on of different kits and stuff like that. It's not something every shop would share, I think. Oh, what's that? Eye blue. Of course we need all these blue funnels. Oh God. 8 pieces. And 8 snips per piece. That's crazy. Oh, maybe not. 4 pieces per piece. So, does anyone know maybe what country are Reddit most popular in? Is it the US? Something like that, maybe? I haven't investigated that actually. It's like kind of like Twitter. Twitter is not very popular in Denmark. At least not as popular as many of the other platforms. Because it's of course obvious that if I choose to open my service to the US, it would make sense to be on one of the platforms that have most traction. Also, someone who said you should be on Twitter. Oh no, not Twitter, Twitch. I'm not sure Twitch is bigger for Gunpla streamers than YouTube. I have no idea. And someone said you could actually cross stream on both channels. That's something I should look into maybe, because that would of course make good sense. How much you have PG Unleashed in stock? I'm waiting to order it after Christmas. Not that many. I'm almost running low. Let's have a look. Also because I have a feeling I didn't pull my own piece out. Oops, that's wrong. What happened here? 4 pieces. Let me just have a look, because one of my own one is right there. Should not be sold. Oh. I can just take a peek. Yes, I have four left in stock, and haven't heard anything about getting more right now. At least should be able to get some. I know I have some back orders, but I have no dates on them, and I have no reassurance that those back orders will actually be mine. Yeah. Nah, I know you should probably be consistent. The thing is, I can't just sit here stream all day. I don't think it's probably not the same as gamers. Now, it's a funny story because that's actually many years ago. I can't remember. Does anyone know when Twitch was not started, but starting to get popular? Because this might have been 7 years ago. I worked at a company, and some of these programmers, IT developers and stuff that sat there, they had typically 3 monitors, like I have on this setup. And on one of the monitors, there was always gaming, and I thought, how the hell can the boss think it's okay that the programmers have videos running with people gaming? Will that take kind of their focus and stuff? I didn't understand, firstly, how it was allowed. That's one thing, but how people could keep focus if you're programming while watching something I didn't know at the time could have been live streaming, but it could also have been a video. I mean, if people would want to watch me build 24/7 or when they were working and stuff, then if I could hire someone to do all the packaging, so I should just sit here, I don't think I would do that. I would burn out if I should sit here and build like 8 hours a day. That would be too much. I'm not sure about the MGEX either, actually. That's the annoying thing, is that on especially kits like the MGEX and PG Unleashed, the popularity is so big that people have just been ordering crazy amounts of stuff. And if they ordered like 50 pieces of something the day before I ordered my 40 pieces or 30 pieces, I would probably not get any. Then I have to wait for wave 2 and maybe only get half of what I ordered. So it's very difficult to get the right amount of kits and at the right dates. Same thing with the Calibarn. I didn't have a chance. I think I could have sold hundreds on the first day, but I got 20. And then when I got more, I kind of like lost interest. And now I have 100 in back order. Once they arrive, I know they're just gonna sit there. A lot of them, at least. Maybe. I have a feeling that in January people might spend some of their money on Gunpla. Last January was actually bigger than December. time? Almost 4 o'clock. Okay. The thing is, should I? 5. Probably have to cut out all the other pieces as well. Kind of tedious. Yes, I go to JPopCon, which is a fair here in Copenhagen once a year. We're actually going in, I think it's February. We've been there twice, I think. It was cancelled due to Corona and stuff. It's actually not very good business, and there's a lot of people there, so it's more just to support the whole Japanese manga anime community. That's what JPopCon is there for, and interacting with existing customers and new customers that are just nosy to what this is for a hobby. And when you count in the hours we spend on standing there for 3 days and buying food and parking and driving back and forth with stuff, it's really bad business, but it's so cozy. So we keep on doing it. I mean, it's some really long days. Really, really long days. And yeah. Sometimes you have to prioritize your business and your customers and just try something new. This year they might try to have a building convention thing. They asked me if I could host it, but the thing is that then there won't be many to stand at the booth. My wife will of course help me, but sometimes if there's some questions or something goes wrong, I have to be there. I don't think I'm gonna do the entire backpack because now it wants me to assemble, put on stickers, a lot of stickers. Metallic 3D stickers. They're here. The 22 ones. So many. I mean, it's the green ones up here. I'm not quite like in the mood for assembling all those or putting all those on right now. Let's see if I can check out like what it is I have to assemble here. This is really not my favorite building spot, I have to say. That would be over that table. So, okay. And they want me to put in a... Which way? Or a thin way? See you later, Galvi. I have to go soon as well. I'm just gonna assemble what I can assemble here, and then I'm gonna drop off and go home and make the stickers another day. Wow. Please press here to attach the part. Yeah. Why won't this go into place? There we go. This is the nice plastic sound we like. When you mash them together. Oh, wasn't so good. That's it. Whoa. Almost too bad because I was so close. Only needed to assemble the holders and then put on all these decals. That's gonna be another time, guys. I am tired. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. That must be enough for me now. As usual, small packing down here and getting my vacuum cleaner just to remove all the worst parts here. Oh, I don't have a place for that one. Place for that one, here. This one goes out. Ah, bro, 2 hours ago. You're too late, Zinger, unfortunately. One of my other supporters on the YouTube channel. Sorry, you have to rewatch it without me. I am wasted. I'm tired. I'm done. I need to go home and relax. So, guys, I'm not sure when I will live stream again. Haven't decided. But I will see you Monday nonetheless, because I think we will have 2 pallets of all new goodies, Gunpla goodies, and 6 boxes of merch. So, stay tight, guys, and happy building, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you.